So weird. Hi, Cecily. Hi. Okay, I think that's better. Let me throw you some music. All right, music is there for you in the chat. Let's lower this. Let's also expand this. How are you? Doing well? Pretty good? Okay. Girl, no, get upstairs. Go, get up. Come on, here, take this. Go chew this. I just need 20 minutes to myself. Go. God damn it, she's just too much sometimes. Okay. A few changes to this week, but like not really. There's going to be an addition to the forearm press up. We have the side to side leg drops, heel tap with reverse crunch. We're going to slow that down, and then also an option to use a weight if you'd like to for the slow roll up with the roll down. And with that one, I would choose to use like a lighter weight if you are going to use a weight. Okay. All right, you can see me. We're going to start this. Alrighty. Welcome to our 20-minute core. The focus for a while now has been TVA engagement, and that is going to continue to be our focus here. I've said this in other classes. I don't know if I've said this in this class, but like when I'm on my bleed, which I am, I find it much more challenging to keep my TVA engaged. So that'll be a big focus for me today is being able to keep my TVA engaged. You might see a difference in my range of motion because ultimately we need to listen to our body. So even though most of the time I can do a range of motion that looks one way, if my body is telling me, hey, yo, hold up, we can't engage the same way, I need to make modifications to make sure that I'm still in integrity with my body and where it's at, right? So we're gonna start with our forearm press up, and we're gonna go into those thigh taps, and then we're gonna go into shoulder taps. So we will start up in a plank position. We'll start on the forearms. Oh, she's killing me. We'll start on the forearms. We will press up, and then we will go into the thigh taps and then quick shoulder taps. Okay, so we're gonna go for about 8 of these. If you need to, you can stay down on the knees. Otherwise, you can come up to that full plank position. So we start laying down up on the forearm, shoulders pulled back. We are going to exhale, scoop and round, coming on up. Find stability as we thigh tap, and then a little tiny shoulder tap. So just adding some extra time up in that forearm plank position, inhaling down. Exhale, scoop and round, lifting through the pelvic floor. Excellent, tapping your thighs. Now, if you find it more challenging, you can stay on the knees. Ultimately, I want you to find a spot, inhale the knees to the floor. I want you to find a spot that challenges you. Pressing up, tap, tap, exhaling, keeping the core wrapped, inhaling, lowering back down all the way to the floor. Exhale, scoop. Maybe little tiny sips of air as you're up here, keeping the core braced. Excellent. Knees down, lowering back down. We have 4 more right here. Scoop and lift. We tap, tap, shoulder to shoulder, lower down with control. Excellent work. 3 more. Scoop, strong tap, reach it back, shoulder tap, knees to the floor, inhale down. 2 more. Exhale, scoop, tap, tap, shoulder tap, inhale the knees to the floor. Excellent, and we scoop and round. Last one. Tons of work through the midline right now. It's definitely burning. Inhale the knees to the floor and release. That was a big set. That's a lot of time. Lots of time. Okay, so taking our yoga block, we're going to go into our knee drops where we do extend the legs as an option to make it a little bit more challenging. So if the extension of the legs takes it to a place where you feel like you lose TV engagement, just keep the knees bent. Also keep in mind that you don't need to lower the knees all the way to the floor. They should in fact still be hovering, and we want to keep the opposite shoulder on the floor. So we start in a braced core position, basically in dead bug, arms out to a T though. We're going to inhale the legs to one side. When you get to your depth, you're going to extend the legs and then exhale, pull back, bringing them back to a bent position, same side for 7 more reps. Extending the legs, exhale, pull back. We inhale to the side, extend, exhale, pull back. Excellent work. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, extend, and pull back. So good. 4 more reps to this side. Nice and controlled, squeezing the yoga block between your knees. Beautiful. We have 2 more. Opposite shoulder stays on the floor, pulling back. Excellent. Inhale the knees down. Extend and pull back. Pull it to the center. Feel like I miscounted, but we're going to roll with it. Arms out to a T. Other side. Inhale the legs down. Extend and pull back. Again, inhale the legs down to the side. Hovering. Extend and pull back for 2. Inhale, legs down. Extend, pull back for 3. I just noticed that my opposite shoulder picked up off the ground. So I'm going to limit my range of motion for 4. Excellent. Tipping with control. Extend, pull it back for 5. 3 more. Excellent. Keep that lower core pulled up and in. Try to knit the lower ribs. Excellent. Last 3. Pull it back for 2. And pull back. Excellent. I think I miscounted again, but that's okay. I'm feeling it. Let's go back to our forearm plank. In this course of a year of teaching, there is one for sure thing that I've noticed about myself, and that is I absolutely lose a bit of my brain during my period. I can't even count. Oh, that's been one consistent thing that's happened this whole time. Okay, here we go. We take an inhale. Exhale, scoop and lift. Thigh tap, shoulder tap, and shoulder tap. Inhale, back down. Now, if the shoulder taps add a bit too much, you can absolutely take them out, as with the thigh taps. If it's all too much, if you're seeing yourself dome, if you're seeing yourself lose or feel yourself lose your core, just take one of these elements, these taps out. We can always stay with the forearm press up. Excellent. Pushing tall through your shoulders. Beautiful. Knees down. Excellent. Scooping, lifting. Excellent. Nice strong plank position, whether that's up off the knees or with the knees down. Inhaling back down. We're going to go for 4 more here. Scoop and lift. Tap, tap, shoulder tap, nice and steady. Excellent. We're going to go for 3 more. Exhale, pick the pelvic floor up, knit those lower ribs. Tap, tap. We're breathing with an active core breath, meaning the core stays engaged. We're never going back to that diaphragmatic breath when we're up in our plank position. We are more clavicularly or vertically breathing as opposed to expanding our belly in this core work. This would apply, exhale and scoop, to weighted squats, to really any weighted work. We want to breathe with an active core, keeping everything braced. Knees to the floor. Inhale, release. Flipping back over, grabbing our block. Whew. I am feeling those. That is a burner, deep, deep, deep core burner. I love it. Okay, knees up. Yoga block is in place. We start with our first side. Inhale to the side. Extend, pull back to center for 1. Inhale, lower. Extend, pull back to center for 2. Inhaling with control. Extend to center for 3. Inhale, lower. Extend, squeeze the yoga block for 4. 4 more. Tip it down with control. Extend and squeeze. Back to center for 5. Lower. Extend. Back to center, 6. Center, 7. Center, extend. Beautiful, 8. All right, other side. Inhale those legs down. Extend, back to center, 1. Inhale, lower with control. Extend, back to center for 2. Squeezing inner thighs, should be getting a decent burn right in there as well for 3. Lower, extend, back to center, good. 4. Adjusting the yoga block is absolutely fine. Extend, pull back. Excellent. 2 more. Extend, pull back. Very good. Pull that lower core up and in. Keep it. Extend and pull back. Excellent. Very, very good. We got to get through. Woo! One more round. One more round of that duo. So coming back onto the forearms. Another thing, sometimes people find it helpful on this forearm press up to squeeze the yoga block in between your legs. So that is always an option. I usually forget about that one, but it is of course an option. Remember, squeezing the inner thighs together can help lift the pelvic floor. Okay, here we go. Take an inhale. Exhale, scoop. Pressing up, we tap. Tap, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Coming down with control. There's 1. Reach and tap. Keep those hips relatively low. Try not to let them pike up. Slow, controlled taps for 2. Inhaling down. Big exhale, scoop and lift. Reach and tap. Reach and tap. Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. Inhaling down. We have 3. Scoop and lift. Reach, tap. Tap. Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. We are halfway through. We have 4 more right here. Scoop and lift, taking your time. The slower you move with these, to some degree, the more you're going to get out of it. So we want nice, slow, controlled movement here. Trying not to rush. Scoop and lift. Reach and tap. This is our last 3. Come on, tap with stability. Beautiful, Cecily, nice work. Inhaling down, 2 more. Scoop and lift. Reach and tap. Reach and tap. As you do those taps, you should feel a cross-sectional pull happen throughout the core as you work to find that stability. So good. 1 more. Oh boy. Lift. Pulling the core in. Active core, breath. Tap. Control. Knees to the floor, lower down. Wow. That is really, really some deep core work. Very, very good. Okay, last time with the yoga block. Again, if you need to make it easier, try to take the leg extension out. That is totally an option. If you need to make it harder, slow it down. All right, block is in place. Here we go. Inhale the legs to the side, extend, pull back. 1. Inhale to the side, opposite shoulder stays on the floor, pull back for 2. As you're coming back to that center spot, make sure the back is scooped to the floor, right? So you've got that nice dead bug position with your spine every single time you come back to center. 4 more to this side. Exhale, extend, pull back. We have 3 more. Tipping with control. I shouldn't say tipping, but it's a lowering. 2 more. Squeezing the block. Extend, pull back. Last one right here. Tip or lower with control. Extend, pull back. So good. All right, let's get ready for the other side. Inhale, lower down. Extend, pull back. It's so funny when I tip to the left, I have such a more difficult time keeping my opposite shoulder on the ground. Very good. Just noticing these little shifts, these little changes between the two sides can be really helpful in working to find balance in the body overall. Pull back to center. We have 4 more. Squeeze the block, tip with control. Extend, pull back. Excellent. We have 3 more. Inhale, lower. Extend, exhale, pull back. We have 2 more. Extend, pull back. 1 more. Hide the lower ribs. Pelvic floor is drawn up. Pull back to center and relax. I feel like I almost didn't make it back to center on that last one. Okay, so pretty sure last week and even the week before, when I taught these reverse crunches, I was showing quite a bit of hip lift. And in my own practice since then, in a short span of time, I would like to backtrack and encourage you to not worry about height at all, and to instead, if we squeeze the yoga block, we're going to be starting here on the floor with each rep. We take our inhale, we exhale, press the back into the floor, lift the knees, and I want you to just bring the knees towards the chest. I don't need this big lift. In fact, I shouldn't say I don't need, you don't need. I do not believe that we need that for this class. I think that there's a time and a place to get into those, but I think learning how to pull the knees, pull the feet from the floor without flaring the ribs is the crucial part that we need to be working on. And technically, a reverse crunch is anytime you take your knees towards the belly. That is a reverse crunch, just as when we do this, we bring the head towards the belly. So that's a normal crunch, right? So that's what we're going to work on, okay? So it's very subtle, but I want you to see if you can pretty much stay in a core contraction, TVA pulled in, for almost the entirety. When you put your feet back to the floor, if you relax for a second, that's fine, but make sure as you exhale, you lift the pelvic floor up, you knit those ribs, and the back presses back into the floor. So this is our first movement. Then we'll go into a slow roll down with a weight or with a yoga block, either or, and then a little bit faster of a peel up with, again, a yoga block or a weight. So starting with the hands on the floor, I just talked so much. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, scoop. Lift the knees towards the belly. Inhale, bring them back to the floor. Exhale. For 2, inhale the heels towards the floor. Remember, you can relax at the bottom each time, as long as on your next exhale, you scoop and come into that active core position. Excellent. There's 4. Exhale. Scoop and lift. Excellent. 5. Now, if you need to, pick up your head, take a peek at your belly, and notice what happens as you go to lift your feet off the floor. We shouldn't be seeing the belly rise up, okay? We're going to go for 2 more. Excellent. Inhaling the legs down. Shouldn't also rise on the inhale down. Exhale. And inhale back down. That was great. Okay, so we're going to sit on up. You're going to either use a weight or a yoga block. We've done weighted sit-ups in our classes, our other classes, many, many times. We are going to, if we're using a weight, we start tall. We're going to bring the weight to the front and lower down with control. We'll reach overhead, bring the weight to the floor. As we exhale, we scoop and sit up. So we'll start up nice and tall and reverse it from here. Okay, from here. Inhale, begin to roll down. Exhale, weight comes back up. Pull yourself upright. There's 1. Inhale with control, lowering back down. Exhale, begin to draw the weight up towards the ceiling. For 2, inhale, lower down. Exhale, peeling up. For 3, inhale, Roll it down. Beautiful, Cecily. Nice work. Exhale. 4. We have 4 more right here. Inhaling down. Exhale, scoop and lift. 5. Excellent. Inhale overhead. Exhale towards the ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. 6. Control. Back down. Excellent. We're going to go for 2 more right here. Exhale. Let the weight pull you up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Control it back down. We go for 1 more. Straight on up. Inhale with control. Back down. So one thing I do want to talk about is from this up position, beginners, I want you to bring the weight down, or as you go down, bring the weight to the tops of the legs and then come through and raise the weight overhead. For those that are looking for a bit more of a challenge, as you come down, you leave the weight a little bit more over the head, as that will give you a bit more of a challenge. Okay, back to our reverse crunch. I realize we might be running a little bit over, but that's okay. If you need to go, I totally understand it. All right, feet start on the floor, 8 reps right here. Take an inhale. Exhale, scoop. Lifting the knees. Inhale, bring them back down to the floor. Exhale, scoop. For 2, inhale the heels towards the floor. Exhale, scoop. 3. Again, lifting your head, taking a peek at your core, if that helps you, for 4. Again, we don't want it to rise up on the down or on the up. We have 5. Sometimes it helps. Take your hands to the side of your core. Push the sides of your core together. Inhale the feet down. Exhale, scoop and lift. Inhale back down. We're going to go for 1 more right here. Excellent. Inhaling back down. Swapping out. If you are swapping out yoga block for weight, go ahead and do that. We will start back up at the top. Reach up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, reach towards the ceiling. Sit up tall. 1. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, reach. There we go, Cecily. Very, very good. See if you can keep your feet on the floor as you sit up. It can be challenging, but give it a go. We have 3. Inhale with control back down. So good. Exhale, reach. Inhale with control back down for 4. Exhale, reach. Up, control down. Beautiful. We're going to go for 4 more right here. Reach, 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 reach. Control back down. Excellent. Last 3. Exhale, reach towards the ceiling. Inhale, back down. So good. 2 more. Exhale, peel and reach. Nice. 1 more. Exhale towards the ceiling. Peel, reach, 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 reach. And relax. Coming into our last round. Pants get pulled down on those every single time. Okay, yoga block in between the thighs. Hands to the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale. Scoop and lift. Excellent. Inhale, heels and feet flat back down to the floor. Exhale, scoop. For 2. Inhale, back down. Exhale, scoop. For 3. Inhale, back down. Exhale, scoop. For 4. Inhaling back down. Exhale, scoop. So good, Cecily. Nice work. For 5. Exhale up. Very good. Now, if your feet are together, see what it feels like to put the feet apart. If the feet are apart, see what it feels like to put the feet together. Let's get in 2 more right here. Exhale, scoop. Inhale with control back down. Exhale, scoop. Inhale with control back down. Very good. Let's start our last movement, last rep. Starting up in an upright position. Inhale, roll it down. Thinking rolling vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, reach. 1, control on the way down. Beautiful. Exhale, reach. For 2. Overhead. Exhale, reach. For 3. Control, rolling down. Reach. Exhale, press it towards the ceiling. For 4. Control. Back down. Beautiful. Exhale and reach. For 5. Control as you roll back down. You got this. Excellent. Nice and slow. Reach. For 6. Again, control on the way down. Exhale, curl and reach. 7. And last one right here. Reaching up. Control. Back down. Beautiful work. Nice, Cecily. Very, very good. I feel like I planned out next month's core class. I know that I did, and I'm forgetting right now what we are doing in it, but I will have a preview of what's to come in Sunday's email. So if you want to know what's coming, an idea of what's coming, please check that out. And otherwise, great job. We will see you soon. Bye.